What if the very laws designed to make the internet safer for our kids actually push us all into a digital Wild West, where privacy is a myth and everyone's tracking you? Just last week, the United Kingdom started requiring its residents to verify their age before they could access online adult content. They called it a shield for children. But almost immediately, things didn't just go sideways. They went exactly as many experts predicted they would. Instead of providing digital safety, this new mandate prompted a massive wave of UK residents to download virtual private networks, or VPNs, en masse. You see, these VPNs let users skirt around those age verification checks, which sometimes demand you upload your actual government ID. By using a VPN, you make it look like you're browsing from a completely different country, effectively bypassing the system. Now, the UK's Online Safety Act is just one piece of a much larger global movement toward age verification. And while these laws might deter some younger users from stumbling upon inappropriate content, many experts warn they also introduce serious security and privacy risks for everyone, regardless of age. Think about it. How do platforms verify your age without gathering even more of your personal data? Well, Google is rolling out its own AI-powered age estimation system for search and YouTube, initially in the EU. This system aims to apply content protections even for users who haven't directly given their age. Google claims they will infer your age using a variety of signals and other metadata. But privacy advocates quickly raised red flags. They worry about the system's accuracy and the massive questions it poses about transparency and user consent. It's like a shadowy digital detective trying to guess your birthday based on your browsing history, then deciding what you're allowed to see online, all without ever asking you directly. Google maintains these changes align with regulations and protect younger users. Yet, the idea that algorithms can infer deeply personal traits like age and then restrict your access based purely on those assumptions adds a whole new wrinkle to the ongoing debates about content moderation, censorship, and digital privacy itself. And it's not just about what you see online. Cybersecurity remains a constant battleground. Take Russia's state-backed hacking group, Turla. They are known for their incredibly bold and creative attacks, like masking their communications via satellite or even piggybacking on other hackers' exploits to avoid detection. This group, part of the Russian FSB intelligence agency, now uses its direct access to the country's internet providers to trick foreign officials into downloading sophisticated spyware. This isn't just any malware. It breaks encryption, allowing Turla's hackers to access highly sensitive, private information. Imagine a master thief not just picking a lock, but building their own back door right into the vault, all by exploiting the building's own security team. That's the level of access and sophistication we are dealing with. Speaking of digital policy, we saw a striking incident recently with Jen Easterly, the former Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency director. West Point named her as their distinguished chair in social sciences, celebrating her decades of service. But just 24 hours later, the Army rescinded her appointment. The reason? A rapid backlash online from the far right, after an activist falsely claimed Easterly had ties to a short-lived, controversial Biden-era disinformation governance board. The former executive director of that board, Nina Jankowicz, herself called the whole episode yet another example of living in the stupidest timeline. Regardless, the Army secretary canceled Easterly's contract and ordered a full review of West Point's hiring policies, effectively buckling under political pressure. Finally, a bipartisan bill from U.S. Senators Amy Klobuchar and Ted Cruz could give lawmakers the power to demand the removal of online posts showing their home addresses or travel plans. Lawmakers framed this proposal as a response to growing threats against public officials. However, watchdogs and dozens of media outlets immediately warned that the bill could significantly chill reporting and enable selective censorship. While the legislation includes a nominal exemption for journalists, critics argue it remains vague enough to allow members of Congress to sue news outlets or demand takedowns of legitimate news stories that they simply don't like. It's like handing powerful individuals a digital eraser to wipe away anything they deem personally inconvenient, even if it's newsworthy information the public has a right to see. So, as we navigate this ever-evolving digital landscape, where the lines between protection, privacy, and control blur, where do we ultimately draw the line? How much digital freedom are we willing to trade for perceived safety? And who truly gets to decide? We always want to hear your thoughts on these complex issues. Share them with us online, and make sure you subscribe to stay on top of the latest in tech, privacy, and the future of our digital world.